there we go. So there is an aspect in the sky that's happening, and it's connected to Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet, it's the greater benefic, it expands, it reveals truths, it uplifts. It also can expand everything. So where we can be overly optimistic or just kind of blow things up. But in general, Jupiter, the whole point of Jupiter's energy is to support us in our growth. Now, it is going to be in connection with two planets that are coming together, Chiron and Eris. Chiron is the wounded healer, often places where we've been wounded in our childhood, so core wounds that we carry with ourselves. And as we work with them and as we do our own healing, we become a mentor, a guide, or a healer through our own healing journey. So that's Chiron's job. Eris is a disruptor. In the myth, she threw an apple into a wedding party where she was not invited and said, you know, this is for the fairest, something like that. And of course, caused total chaos. But it was about disrupting the injustice and being a catalyst for change. And also the piece, she was excluded. And therefore, it's that place about what is excluded from our story. So all of these are coming together. Jupiter is going to reveal truths through this. It can expand this, so there may be some intensity around this. And I should have said Eris is the sister of Mars, so she's a warrior energy, strong feminine warrior energy. Jupiter right now is in Cancer, and Cancer is about our emotions, it's about our families. It's also about our inner guidance and our intuition. So right now, we're being gifted, Jupiter, guided, supported, to really connect to our emotions, particularly any emotions that are rooted in our family patterns and stories. So just something to be aware of, because it could possibly be, for other reasons too, an emotional month. But Jupiter is doing this to uplift us and reveal truths. So to recognize the gifts that are coming from this. And so it's a place to really invite the memories that come up where we can heal our past. Because as we're looking at this energy, and we're looking at particularly at Chiron, the core wounding, and Jupiter, the connection to our emotions, and we've got this time where we're going to be able to, you know, look back on our past and let go of some of that stuff, heal the past, so that we're not carrying it into the future. So that the future path opens up, becomes clearer as we release some of these old pieces of ourselves. These may not necessarily be to do with family, but they often have a root in the family story, young. And really to recognize that our emotions hold so much truth for us. And this is part of Jupiter's job, revealing truths. And so there's a place here that the wisdom of what comes up in the emotions, even, you know, they're not always uncomfortable emotions, but they can be. And no matter what the emotions are, there is a wisdom that has come to speak to us in this month as a healing, as an agent of healing. So the piece about releasing old wounds, old vulnerabilities, is clearing the path so that we can align to who we are becoming. Once again, 2026, these new cycles begin. We've already been dancing in these energies, certainly over the summer, but we've had a taste this year of things which once again might not be clear, but there may be an inkling, a feeling like, oh, something pulling you forward. That's something that you can really tap into and follow. What is pulling me forward? And I'm just going to say, what is the emotion connected to that? I'm just going to say that sense of excitement, or that sense of you being uplifted in some way by an idea. That's where there's a lot of wisdom that's coming in terms of where are you heading. So this is a time when we can do the healing, but we can also really tap into that, what's inspiring us, what's moving us forward. And Eris, and even Chiron, but Eris is very much a courageous warrior. And we're looking at deep changes, and we're talking about deep healing. And so there's a place here where we're being supported to really step into our courage about the changes that we're in the midst of. We're in the middle of it, which is why things feel uncertain and there's chaos. We're in the middle of it. We're in the mushy part of the cocoon. We're not the butterfly yet. So we're really living this uncertainty. And as we recognize how much we've learned, and even if we think over the past year, the past couple of years, as all of this transformation has begun, to recognize what we've learned and what we've gained, because that is part of the guide that's bringing us into this future that we're beginning the manifestation of. And I wanted to bring in the Eris part about integrating pieces of ourselves that we've excluded. That's for our own soul growth. And I'll just put in, I put in shame in the text. Now there's pieces that, oh, I don't really want to look at that. Ooh, that doesn't make me feel comfortable. Not that I haven't done it for 30 years or whatever, but that place. So this is a beautiful time, as being supported by Jupiter, to really look at the places that need to be integrated, that have been excluded from what makes us feel comfortable, those inner places of ourselves. This may extend to other people as well, but talking really personally. So it's a powerful, supportive time to really look at our own deep healing, so that we have more clarity around what we're initiating next year.